Hello guys, I'm Michele.
And I'm Marco.
Nice to see you here. We are starting a new chapter of Pasta Class Florence, so we're gonna start this YouTube channel
To bring to your home some amazing recipes from us, from Tuscany, from Italy.
And today we are going to start with one of our signature dish, which is ravioli with brown butter. Stay tuned for all the recipe on the channel. Now we are ready to start this pasta dough, and we're gonna use a really classic recipe from Italy. The mix is flour and eggs. We don't have nothing else. Flour we use is called 00 flour, which is soft wheat. The proportion is 100 grams of flour for one egg. In this case, we're gonna use 200 grams for 2 eggs. We start by picking our egg, and we make a hole in the middle, big enough to feed both of the eggs. We're gonna crack the eggs. Now we are ready to whisk. So with a fork we can start to whisk the eggs, and gently we're going to incorporate some flour. We don't really care, guys, at this point if you see lumpy piece of flour again, okay? It's not important because we are going to mix all the flour with the eggs. So at this step we just want to make the eggs a little thicker. At this point, when the eggs are not too runny anymore, we can incorporate all the rest of the flour. So with the fork, we just start to cover up everything, just like that. We keep working another minute with the fork, because if you start to use your hand right now, it's gonna be a mess. The mix is too wet. We have to make the mix a little more workable, and then we're gonna start to use our hands. Now, we're gonna use one of our tools, which is a spatula, handmade here in Florence. So we can scrape out what stick on the fork, and we're going to give the first couple of folds with the spatula, okay? Just to grab everything into the mix, okay? So you can just fold it like that in order to incorporate all the stuff. Now is the most fun part. We have to use our hands, and we're gonna use the end of the palm. We call this process impastare in Italian. So you start by folding the dough and pressing the dough. Turn 90 degrees, fold and press. You will do this for 3 to 5 minutes. If during this process the dough starts to become a little sticky, we can always dust a touch of 00 flour, and we just keep going. When the dough is ready, it will be elastic and smooth outside. So we're looking for something nice and smooth, okay, and some elasticity, so it should bounce back when you press it. This is for the best texture at the end of the dish. Now we can wrap in plastic film, and we let it rest for about 20 minutes.
Here we go, guys. While Michele is taking some rest, while the pasta is resting as well, it's time to make the filling for the ravioli. So here we got cow milk ricotta and boiled spinach. So for the spinaches, they were fresh, of course. We just boiled them on rolling boiling water, salted boiling water, important for the color. 25 seconds, 30 seconds out, cool it down as fast as possible to keep still flavor and especially color. Now, after I squeeze them, like taking out most of the water from the spinaches, we're gonna simply chop them. I like to keep some of the bite. All right, time to add the ricotta. Now, just finishing to season our filling, we're gonna use some grounded nutmeg. It's kind of a must, especially in Tuscany. Just a touch, because this is one of the stronger spices on earth. So tiny bit. If you need it, you can always add more after you taste it. Some black pepper, salt, and of course, Parmigiano Reggiano. And now we give a nice mix. So, filling is ready. Time to put it into the piping bag. Ready to fill up our ravioli.
I'm back, guys, with the pasta. After we rest, we can open up and we're gonna start to flatten down, okay, for our ravioli. First of all, we're gonna take a little bit of semolina. As we said, semolina is really important because it's more coarse as a flour, so it doesn't gonna make the pasta dry as the 00. It's still grain, it's a different plant. We call it hard wheat, okay? We start by dusting. Touch of semolina, both sides, and we're gonna just gently flatten down. And now we're gonna start to pass the dough through the machine. We always start from the highest number. For the first couple of times. Marco!
Here I am.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I need some help, guys. It's too long now. There is somebody laugh over there when you say it's too long. Anto! Anto! Brava! Now we are going to fill up our ravioli, okay? So we're gonna use, of course, the sac à poche is gonna help us. And then we're gonna fold it. You're gonna see each step. Once the pasta is ready, we can move in a plate with some semolina on the bottom. And now we're gonna cook it, right?
I think we're ready.
Yeah, let's go. Now is the time for one of our signature sauce, which is brown butter, herbs, and garlic. Very simple, right?
Of course, for the ravioli.
Amazing. I mean, our customer here at the pasta class love this sauce. You will love it as well. And if you've been here at the class like this, you have the chance to replicate at home easily, right? So
Maybe you're gonna cry.
exactly. Yes, yes. We cry together. Now we start with as usual, a touch of butter. Okay. Okay.
Black pepper.
In the meantime, I just crack in some garlic cloves, aglio in camicia. In camicia, you know, camicia in Italian is mean shirt, okay? The shirt is the skin.
So we leave the shirt on the garlic. So we don't burn it. We can go on quite high heat. Herbs in, as you see, we go in with the whole thing because at the end we're gonna take everything out. We're just gonna keep the brown butter with the nutty flavor.
It's really important to place the heat on really high, okay? And we're gonna reach a brown color, okay? Of course, we have a window between lighty brown and heavy brown. We try to go as brown as we can to reach more flavor, you know? At the end, more brown you go, more flavor you will extract.
In a quite big amount. So if you don't want to go wrong, 1% of the weight of the water. There we go. And now we go in with our pasta.
Exactly. The oil doesn't do anything at the pasta. It's gonna just stay on the surface. The pasta doesn't gonna absorb the oil, so nothing changes. Second, is a waste, guys. So don't waste the oil, okay?
Italian will never waste anything that precious like that.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see, the butter is really brown, okay?
So now we stop the cooking with pasta water, and at the same time we're gonna emulsify the butter back again.
Exactly.
And that means that we're gonna create an amazing cream with the starch, the fats, the pasta water.
Yeah, at this point we also can start to remove all the herbs and the garlic, okay? So I just start with the tongs and then you can help yourself with a spider, okay? Yep. And now we go in with our ravioli. And it's the most important step, this one, because at this point we want to extract the starch from the pasta. For this reason, we keep moving the pasta as much as you can, okay? And you see, from really fatty, it's gonna become nice and cloudy and thicker, okay? And this is all about this sauce, making the butter creamy.
A velvet creamy sauce. So now, and always off the heat, because if it's too hot, because Parmigiano Reggiano is aged for a long time, so it's losing the lactose. Less lactose we have inside, less must be the temperature. So if it's too hot, cheese is gonna split, make a lumpy mess into the sauce. So now, there we are at the right temperature. We let drain some Parmigiano Reggiano. There we go.
Out of the heat, you keep mixing to emulsify the Parmigiano into the sauce. It's going to make the sauce thicker, okay? Also for this reason, we switch off the heat when the sauce is a little liquid, okay? If the sauce became a little too thick, you always can add pasta water. For this reason, you never throw the pasta water, okay? You always keep some on the side, okay? Just to balance up the thickness of the sauce. And today we're done with the first dish of our channel, one of our signature dish. Please subscribe.
And also one of our favorite, huh?
Exactly.
So subscribe, of course, for more videos like these, for more amazing recipes, simple recipes full of love.
Ciao belli.
Ciao, ciao.